What's up, you guys? It's the Sweet Tea Show back with another episode of Love and Hip Hop Season 9 episode. I think episode 8. I didn't do the other two episodes because I just didn't. I don't know. Last week I was going to do it. I took the notes for it and it was like, I was too tired. I don't know. And then the next day I was going to do it. Like I said before, season 9, I be trying with them, but not just season 9, but just New York in general. I be trying with them, but it's like they bore me. I try to do it for the bull, but they be boring me. I'm only doing this episode because they only talked about some real life shit that was interesting to me. And that's the only things I'm going to talk about. The other stuff I don't care for, like Joe and Sin, I'm not talking about them because I don't care. I'm just over them. At the end of the day, they're already engaged, so I don't need to talk about them. So I'm not gonna waste my breath talking about how they went to the counseling or whatever. But I do understand where Sin was coming from when she was saying about her baby, when she was saying she doesn't trust people to watch her baby. I can totally understand, especially when she opened up about being raped at the age 5. I'm trying to figure out, I ain't trying to be funny, but I'm trying to figure out how you remember being raped at 5 though, because most kids don't remember nothing at the age 5. I remember stuff when I was 7. I don't know about no 5 years old. But I mean, when you're traumatized like that, I guess you can't remember. Then she had the nerve to say it was a woman who did this. Like, I mean, my heart went out to her. Maybe that's probably why she acts the way she acts. She should have got, I felt like she should have got counseling a long time ago. Maybe she would have healed from it. But, I mean, like I said, I don't care for her and Joe, so I'm not going to talk about them. But I am going to talk about when they first opened up the scene. So let's go ahead and get into it. So we get the first scene with, what's her name? Yandy. Yandy is talking about, who was Yandy talking to? I think Yandy was talking to the girl Infinity. I know she was talking about the girl Infinity. Yeah, she was talking to Infinity. She was talking to Infinity about she's gonna let her stay with her, but it's gonna be some ground rules. You need to clean up after yourself. You gotta wash dishes. You gotta be home at a certain time. And I guess Infinity was okay with that. So there wasn't really nothing to talk about that scene. Like she was just saying like she's gonna take the proper steps. She wants to talk to her foster mother, which I felt like Yandy should have been did this. Like that's another reason why I didn't talk about last week episode, because I remember last week her and Jonathan met up and she told Jonathan how she's taking in this girl from foster care, but the girl ran away and she been hiding the girl in her house. And even Jonathan was like, isn't it against the law? You're harboring a minor. She doesn't have the right to make her own choices like that. She can't just be running away from foster care. And Yandy talking about something, well, I didn't know that, and they talking about I could possibly lose my children. I'm just looking at Yandy like, you know what, I'm not gonna do. That's why I didn't review the episode last week. Because like, how you a businesswoman and you didn't know that? Come the fuck on. Like, you know damn well that's against the law to be hovering a teenager from foster care knowing she's a runaway. Them people looking for her. Like, anyway, moving on from that scene, I think the next scene was Joe and Sin. Like I said, I'm not talking about them. I'm gonna go ahead and get Rich out the way because finally he got a real storyline this season and it doesn't involve fucking women every time he turn around. So I'm gonna go ahead and get him out the way. So Rich meets up with his mom. He finds out that his daughter, Ashley looked just like her mama. She is very beautiful. Thank God she ain't take out the rich ass at all. But he's talking to his mom, Jewel. I think that was her name, Jewel. Anyway, he's talking to his mother, Jewel, and he tells her how his daughter Ashley is struggling with the fact that her mother has shot her husband. I am desperate to find out why the mom shot the husband. Like, I want to know, was he abusive or what? Like, was he drunk and she just shot him? Like, it's not funny, but it's like, what made her do that? Because I remember when Miracle was on the show before, she was all this Christian and holy this and holy that. But which is why I always say they be the ones with the most skeletons in their closet. Well, anyway, they never said why she shot him, but she shot her husband, and he was telling his mom that his daughter was the one who took the stepdad to the hospital. Like, this is too much for a 19-year-old to be going through, and the mother can possibly be doing jail time. And that's nothing that's getting on my nerves with this script. They keep saying the word jail. Do they not not know the difference from jail and prison? Ain't no jail time. She gonna do prison. Like, let's call it what it is. She's black. They're not gonna slap her on the wrist. Like, you shot this man, and we don't even know how. They didn't even discuss how bad the shot was. They didn't say where she shot him at. Like, did she shot him in the toe? Did she shot him in the knee? Did she hit him in the chest? Is he dead? Is he alive? Like, they didn't discuss anything. All they said was it was murder. I think she said something about they dropped the charges for murder, and now it's going to be aggravated assault. But she's saying it was what's the word I'm looking for? Damn, I just said it. She said it was self-defense. So it's like, I'm trying to figure out, did he attacked her and she just had to be defend herself? Like, what the hell happened? Like, I don't know. Apparently her kids was in the house when they was going through this, because I think Richard announced it later on when they all met up. Like I said, I'm going to go ahead and get him out the way because I don't want to talk about Rich no more tonight. So later on, after we get there talking to his mom, oh yeah, his mom gave him some good pointers, but I feel like, Rich, you too damn old for your mom to be giving you that type of advice. Like, and he's up here to myself, I can talk to her. I don't know what I should do. Should I wait for her to reach out to me? And his mom was like, you don't wait till a 90-year-old reach out to you. Go. You just sat here and told your mother your daughter took her stepdad to the hospital. You really reach out to you? That's how you know, man. Just I'm gonna move on with that. We get Rich later on meeting up with what's her name? Damn, I keep forgetting her name. Miracle and Ashley. And like I said, mother and daughter look just alike. You couldn't deny those two if you tried. So they talk for 5 minutes in, and then Miracle's like, Ashley, let me talk to your dad alone. And that's nothing that kind of, I see where they was going with this situation, but it's like Ashley is not 5 years old. Ashley with all this shit in her brain. I'm surprised she's able to sleep at night in the same damn apartment or house or whatever the fuck they living at. Like, I don't know, but I felt like maybe she wanted to get some things off of with Rich. But then they get outside. Rich is doing all the yelling and talking about something. This ain't gonna go away. How you let this happen? And the mom just snuck there like one of them people off a snap. Miracle just looking like, so everything's my fault. Miracle, I love you, girl. You pretty and all, and you seem like you level-headed, but yeah, boo, it's your fault. You shot a man. Like, how you get to that point? I mean, I understand because I've been in an abusive relationship. If that was the case, I know it's like when you just want to bury somebody alive. I understand that situation, but I like with your kids there, and I'm still trying to figure out how she think this is gonna just slap her on the wrist. Like, this puts me off with her and George Santana. They literally think these white folks are gonna slap them on the wrist. You gonna do some prison time. Now, I don't know if she gonna do life, because the black person I seen walk away from some goddamn this dry as hell, and she snuck into my son. She's gonna wants to be there for her mom, praying, but I quit. So we get in her confessional and all. So she feels like she needs to Andy and find out about this girl, taking in this little girl. So Yandy was like, let me go ahead and talk to my mother-in-law and let her know what's going on. So Yandy lets us know that the girl tells that she Miss Harry like, listen, I saw what I saw on Instagram, and she like a little spoiled brat to me. I don't believe half of the things she's saying. So they show this little infinity with a whole bunch of makeup, some little blue sparkly Cinderella dress on, some boy in the background. To me, it looked like friends that went to foster care. I have my best friends that went to foster care, and I can tell you right now, they was 8 years, they hated it there. It wasn't very nice. It basically to them was like a prison for kids, like just not no juvenile type shit. Like they didn't like it. So it kind of made me wonder, well, how did you look like that in that picture? Like, was this before you went to foster care? But then again, she told Yandy she been in foster care in and out of her little teenage life, out of her growing up life. So later on, we see this scene, Yandy being extra, telling the camera people to give her a minute. She on the phone looking for the girl or whatnot. Wait, no, I'm skipping it. My bad. I'm sorry. Yandy meets up with her mother. That's what she does. She meets what Yandy should have did before she took this little girl in her house. That's what she should have did. But talks with the lady, and the lady basically tells us that Infinity is a good child. She was going to school, getting good grades. Later on, she just became a teenager and started doing stuff she had no business doing. Now she want to hang out late. Now she want to do what she's coming from. I don't always be on her side. On the phone with Infinity's mom, and she's like, "Look, this little girl is missing." Later on, not even later on, 5 minutes is walking up the street like nothing happened. Looking up, I wasn't even finna go there. I had to grow up at a young age, do responsibility. I didn't hear your mom take care of me. I heard your mom say you had to take care of your other siblings. Chores wise, that was it. So what responsibility? You want to be a messy child all your life? Like, I don't know. I wasn't here for it. I'm like, Yandy, you better do like your mother-in-law said and leave that little girl alone. Because it looks like she got some untackled demons inside her. You need to leave that little girl alone for you to lose your own children. Moving on from that, we get this scene with Jonathan and Sydney Star. And Sydney Star basically knows Jonathan from a little event. And they two talk. And she lets Jonathan know she wasn't okay with how basically Nia Lee been treating her. She feels like Nia Lee is trying to change her image. What does that have to do with anything about being in the rap? All I'm gonna say is Cindy cannot rap, and I'm not even gonna entertain the fact that she got on that bar and started rapping, and a little bit of people in there looking like, what the hell? What took me out in that scene was the fact her nipples. I was all the way. I was like this, y'all. I was all the way there. Like, I'm gonna play with them at all. Cause it's like, what the hell? I'm like, so my bad, I gotta clean up around here. But anyway, I'm sitting up here like, so we just gonna open up the fact that he just licked her nipples. Moving on from that, we get this little scene where Jonathan also had like this little makeup brunch. Not makeup brunch, my bad, makeup little class. And in that scene, he did talk to Sydney Star about how he helped women with makeup. And he knew Nia Lee from when she's her early age. And he said, do her. So he already got Nia Lee there, helping her do her not helping her, but do makeup. Nia Lee's still the same to me, basic. So, I mean, it is what it is. But, okay. So in comes Sydney Star late. The makeup show her thighs or whatever. We'll give credit when it's due. Sydney is very thick. She's thick, but that's not the image you always want to give people. But kudos. If that's what you want, that's what you want. Whatever. So like, you very disrespectful. You know how disrespectful she is, and then she's like, I'm tired of you. Every time I try to help you, want to keep looking dusty, looking at her. Nia Lee said, you about to get the old Nia Lee. Buck at me one more time, and I'm going to show you what's happening. And she had to walk off. And Jonathan was like, why are you acting like a loose chicken? Like, what's wrong with you? Like, why transgender type of shit? Nobody takes me serious. Like, no, I'm done. And then at one point, she was like, okay, you and your Miss Skittle. Okay, you and your Miss Skittle dress. Like, I ain't gonna lie, that was kind of like a little cute slip this. But I was like, man, you know what? You don't want no help. You don't want no help, Sydney Star. You do what you do, child. You do what you do, okay? And that was it, you guys. That was Love and Hip Hop Season 9, Episode 8. I'm going to catch you guys later. Again, I apologize for my connection. If it ain't one, it's another. First, it's the camera. Y'all be having a hard time seeing me. Somewhat little lighting. And now it's like bad connection. So I promise y'all, I'm going to get it together. I'm going to get this videos and much better. But those who be watching, I definitely appreciate it. And I will catch you guys Wednesday for the Love and Hip Hop Miami. That's the one I like reviewing the most. Even though Miami, that's the one I like reviewing the most. Even though Miami is somewhat, even though I like the fact that they're talking about real life issues. So I gotta give credit when it's due, but Morgan Scott, I feel like you can do a lot better. I don't know about y'all, but I'm ready for Hollywood to come back. I just want them to skip all the other franchises and necessarily know if I want to do Atlanta, only because I heard Stevie J is like, what's her name? Jessica Dame going to be on there because she's on. So it's like, I don't want to see Mimi going from Lesbo to yelling and fussing all the time. I don't want to see her there. And it's like, I don't know who else was on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Until I look at it. I mean, that's all. I'll catch you guys from Love and Hip Hop Miami. I will definitely be tuning into that.